Everybody, it's Victor. It's time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. I hope you all had a great start to your brand new weekend here. We got a little bit of a cold front coming in. I mean, I say cold, but it's like 70-something outside, but it's still nice. I'll take it. Hey, look, I'll take it. Here's your meme of the day, screenshot of the day, brought to you here on the Sinvicta subreddit by, I'm going to say Armoston or Armoston. Something like that. It's like Arm and Austin put together. Title thread was the ultimate decision, and in the thread they said, only my second time ever seeing Godhead and Sacred Heart in one room. Any other character I would have just taken Sacred Heart, but with Tainted Eve I took Godhead, and let's just say I easily won this greedier run. The fact that that showed up in a greedier run is just beyond blessed, let alone seeing it in any type of run, but that easily carried you on that one, and congratulations on the unlocks, Arm Austin. Hopefully, again, I'm saying that name right. Probably not. Remember, if you have your own memes of the day and screenshots of the day or art, just submit it on the Sinvicta subreddit, /r/Sinvicta, or put it in the Discord. Mike November Zulu, I think Delta or Papa, I mean, or it could be Tango, who knows? Lima 33X, X-Ray. Got the D-Twanky and Mongo Baby. Mongo Baby. We've got good damage, not great tiers, but not terrible tiers. Good movement speed to start off with. Range is shot speed's normal. And also have the Cards Against Humanity, so this could be a very early boost here to our early game economy, and also something that we kind of have a little bit of a play here going with the D-Twanky. If we get lucky enough to get the, oh man, if we get lucky enough to get the Petrified Poop, we are going to be laughing, bro, laughing, because man, oh man, if we get the Petrified Poop early enough on this map, particularly. That could set us up for a monstrous D20 play, which may very well be the greatest floor one play ever if we can pull this off. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We got a long way to go here. Lots of Isaac to play. Thank you everyone who came out to the Tuesday stream. It was a good stream. We had a lot of fun. I was able to play some. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I don't even care. We also got to play some GTFO with Pedguin from the Ogscast. And a couple of his regulars, and it was a lot of fun. A lot of people said that they enjoy watching me play different games other than Isaac, and I enjoy them as well. It's unfortunate that the algorithm kind of punishes you for trying to branch out here, but that's just the way it goes. A lot of questions, though, on that topic, a lot of questions people were asking me is, what about Mugenics? What's going to happen with Mugenics? Is it going to be a daily? Is it going to be a daily series, or what's up with that? And the answer is yes. I'm planning on fully integrating Mugenics into the release schedule every single day. It'll most likely be in the 2 o'clock slot unless something crazy happens. But that's the working run anyway. But our working time anyway. There we go, baby. All right, let's set this one up, Mongo Baby. Come on. You may have noticed me purposely leaving those coins away. I picked up one accidentally, but oh man, this could be a massive, massive play here. Now it makes me feel stupid for bombing our donation machine, but I was so excited to see the treasure map. So, on that point, I would like to know, this is a very, very early questionnaire here, brought to you by your pal Sinvicta. I'm going to pick up the premium coins, by the way. The early questionnaire is, when the eventual Mugenics series starts, what would be your perfect, and I'm talking specifically for you, yes you, what would be your perfect time slot for a second series that you would dedicate about an hour or so of watching if you already watch Isaac for the day? Would you like it before or after the Isaac episode? So let me know. I'm not going to try to influence this at all, obviously. I'm not even going to tell you which ones I would think people would say. But traditionally speaking, we have done the non-Isaac stuff on the main channel after Isaac, about 2 hours after the episode goes live. But for Mugenics, because it is going to be a regular thing around here for hopefully a long time, I'd love to know. I'm trying to get a little bit of an idea of where the mosh pit stands here. And yeah, just post them in the comments. I'd love to know that. Very, very good information. It's good eats, as the kids say. Speaking of good eats here, we've got ourselves so much money. To the point where I don't even think I need to pick up the nickels anymore. I'd rather just save them, because obviously they can roll into something else with the D-Twanky, and this is going to be set up for a massive, massive gain here. We finally get our first soul heart. That's what I was kind of waiting for. No luck upgrades. Let's try to navigate around here. I'm just going to do this. I can't be bothered. I'm going to walk all the way around there and take forever. All right. Here we go. This is a huge, huge play here. Come on, D20, give it to us one time. Yeah! Okay, we got we got a lot of stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and start collecting our loot here. Holy moly, man! This is madness here. Is this the crazy? Oh wow, we got a charge key too. Is this the craziest floor 1 play ever? I mean, I asked that sort of rhetorically, but man, we have never ever seen something like this happened before. I don't think ever in the series history, and that's saying a lot because we've done a lot of this game. I don't know if you knew that. Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? I'm going to take a couple bombs here because we do need them. We'll happily take a movement speed upgrade. I don't care about the half soul heart. We've got plenty where that came from. Notice I did a little dip there in a little diagonal sauce. Press the ladies out there for the diagonal swag. Yeah, we're gonna do this again. Hearing a bunch of troll bombs go off everywhere. We don't have to worry. Oh, that's a tiny mega chest. When have you ever seen that? This could be tiny items too. No, it's not. But look at look at the amount of stuff we have, dude. This is actually insane. This is gonna already. I'm telling you, this is gonna go down as one of the craziest godlike first floor plays that we have ever seen here. And I'm not sitting here trying to self-glaze or anything. I'm just stating facts. This is one of those times where it's like, man, I saw a very distinct play to be made, and by God, we're making it. By God. Go ahead and take the Book of Secrets here. Might as well. Like there's a mini boss over here. We have a golden bomb and a golden key. Virtually unlimited money, and a whole lot of other things that we need to go through. So already an insane play here with the D20. And honestly, the D20, for how good it is not an item that you see me use all that often because most of the time there's not really a good opportunity that presents itself. But this one was just, this one was hard coded. They're starting us off with the Card Against Humanity and then giving us the Petrified Poof halfway through that floor. Man, yeah, there ain't no way your boy's gonna turn that one down. And what's even better about this is that we don't have to keep the D20 after this because this is pretty much all we needed it for, was doing exactly this. So I'm fine with giving up the D20, but I do want to get a full charge here, just because we might as well just keep rolling this. The satisfactory scenario here is us leaving with 99 everything. Now we're probably not going to leave with 99 keys or bombs, which is fine. Yeah, look at this. We had a hermit card somewhere. I don't know where it went. We get a movement speed upgrade and HP upgrade too. And we're going to get another D20 roll here before the boss. And what's been a very long first floor, but I'll be golly if this is not worth it. I'll be golden if this ain't worth it. Yeah, this is what a way to start off this Friday here. And I am going to absolutely rip this. And let's see what we get. Hoping for more full charges here. We already have too many charges. Just one more needed or a charge key. And that'll send us over. Look at this. When I say full everything, I also mean HP, by the way. And we are about to get there. So here we go. Full charge is activated. We don't need the Petrified Poop anymore. So we can take Juice's Tongue. And I think we just send this one here as well. The Temperance Machine. So we might as well utilize all these red hearts while we can. Or at least try to get some more stuff on the ground. Just for re-rolling fodder here. I mean, if you looked at this, you would think that you'd be forgiven for thinking that we were in a greed run. This is incredible here. There you go. Yeah, I'm just gonna full send it again. The cardio coin there. Grab a few things up here. We get another charge key. Very nice. So anyone and everyone who's been wanting to see some kind of D20 break, non-greed mode run, here you go. This is the practical use in a real world wild scenario here with an Eden run where we get a breaking opportunity that is just unbelievably good. And we are set. We don't even need that HP there. That's how set we are with the PJs. I wish that there was I really wish that there was a sack room shuffle, man. We even get ourselves a crawl space with the world card, which I will go in there in a second, but obviously let's bomb this here. Yeah, you can tell I'm cheesing already, man, because I am I'm grinning ear to ear. We get Capricorn, which directly came from the D20 play as well. This is easily top 3, maybe even the top first floor play that I think that we've ever seen. Yeah, I mean, you really remember you remember the ones that stick out. This is the one that sticks out here. Get another full charge, and again, the goal here is now just to simply get is just whatever the hell we want, really. I wish we had PH Dizzle as well. I honestly forgot what was in the shop. Where are you? Another world card. We already have the treasure map. Empress, there's a bunch of rocks. You know what? Get these rocks out of the way. Get these freaking rocks out of the way, man. Cramping my style here. Reverse Emperor card. Hell, why not? We might as well go fight a boss before we even fought the first floor boss. This is great. This might be the greatest first floor I think I've ever seen. I love it. Love it. Look at all the upgrades we've gotten. Look at all the things we have. And this run's already an instant classic. We're only on floor 1, dude. Who knows what this run is going to produce? This is crazy. We go down, goes Stained. Okay, game. All right, let's chill out. Open you. We still have opportunities to get more items here. Thank you for clearing out that. We get another charge key. We're just going to keep doing this until we have exhausted all of our item taking options here. Another golden chest here, and that's going to give us another full charge, which we don't actually need. Got the double reroll here with the double battery, and there we go. We get School Bag, which is going to allow us to take Shoop to Whoop now. These dang rocks out of the way, man. Reverse Hierophant card. Don't really need it. I'm hoping that we get a Reverse Judgment card. That'd be nice. I'm going to use the Reverse Hierophant card just to put more crap on the ground, and then we're just going to roll again. Another Eternal Heart here. Yeah, we can take one more Red Heart. Why not? Why not? We're HP rich like that. I ain't talking about Hewlett-Packard either. I don't know why I'd be talking about Hewlett-Packard. They make terrible computers. Decent printers, but terrible computers. HP upgrade. We do not want the Cursed Eye. So really hoping now if we can produce just a simple reroll, just a Perthrow rune, the D6, Soul of Isaac. I mean, anything, even a black rune would be totally fine for me at this point. I would happily take here, but I think our fun is over. Temperance Machine. Yeah, there's not any more opportunities for a reroll, and I don't think we had anything like Nun's Habit inside of the shop. Just gonna check this real quick here. Look, we got money. Yeah, I mean, that's awesome. Let's go back and get Shoop to Whoop before the boss here. See if we can get one more full charge, maybe. Rats fool, you played yourself. That's so hard. Good lord, man. The rich get richer, and we are absolutely frothing right now. We got so much money we've gone rabid. Shoot the Whoop. Like I said, honestly, we don't even need the D20 anymore. So we can very happily just ignore it. But man, we should go back and pick up all the bombs and coins though. Shoot the Whoop. Wow. Okay. All right, Black Monstro. Mongo Baby was just here for the ride, man. Like that Mongo Baby was just happy to be here. He's just, hey, you do you, brother. It's been a rough end of the month. I appreciate that, Mongo Baby. Get a range upgrade, and definitely I don't care about the Soul Heart. Doesn't matter because we're about to get an HP upgrade anyway from the Eternal Heart, or the Eternal Heart doesn't matter. I mean, wow. I mean, you just gotta give it a round of applause, man. It was a insane play. It materialized from just looking at it and just seeing a thread, you know. The play kind of presented itself a little prematurely, and we saw that, recognized it, and then hopped all over it. So, good lord. What a first floor. Absolutely legendary first floor, man. YouTube is not going to be happy with the length of that first floor trying to get that first 10-minute ad break in there. Yeah. I should mention really quickly, it does remind me to let everybody know, if you see, I'm not going to go into the whole ads thing again, but just know that if you see ads appear while I'm playing Isaac and not in the breaks or anything like that, just a friendly reminder that I do not control where they go. I can only politely suggest where they go to YouTube, but ultimately the AdSense is the AdSense algorithm determines where it actually goes, and we just can't we can't help it. Get Jacob's ladder here, so good lord, man, it's just what more can go right? Wow, that was some insane physics there. We can buy anything that we wanted to. The whole entire universe is opened up to us for an opportunity to just destroy this run. I'm not going to say something outlandish like we are absolutely going to make boss rush, because that ain't happening, partner. I can tell you that. That ain't happening. But what can happen, though, is us absolutely blowing the roof off of this run from the get-go and having virtually unlimited buying power here. Don't care about the HP right now, and no, I'm gonna take Monster Manual though, just because. But we're gonna stick with Shoot the Whoop. This ain't a Mom's Knife run. A run like this deserves more than Mom's Knife. There's a loss with our treasure map. There's absolutely no way on God's green earth that we have a chance of making boss rush in this. The only way that would happen is if we get card reading, which we don't have and we probably won't see. So it would be an absolute miracle if we did that, though. That would be hilarious. But there's absolutely no way. There's just none. Not too many surefire things in life, but one thing is for sure, that we are not making boss rush after a almost 15-minute first floor. But we are going to catch up in the timer. It might be surprisingly closer than you might think. But only under that one circumstance will we ever have a chance of getting it here, with the 15.5 minutes being here on floor 3. Those perennial episode time skippers there in the mosh pit, looking around thinking like, oh, what the heck? Why is it 15.5 minutes after the second floor? The tech point fizzle here, and it's just going to keep getting more stronger. Oh, I said more strong. Of course, we have restock as well. It's a great thing to have when you got a ton of money. Ooh. Almost like we have Tech 1 here. A slowing shot there. That was actually a spider bite shot from Tech Point 5. Yo, we'll get your pick of mine and we'll head on down. You're just diggity dunking this run here on a Friday. Hope you all had a great start to your Friday. I know mine's going off to a great start here. Nice weather and nice Isaac run and good streams and everything, man. Speaking of streams, don't forget that tonight, for those of you who are interested, is our weekly Pokemon breaks night, and it is the release week of Mega Evolutions, and I do have plenty of the new product in stock on the website, Sinvicta.tv, for those of you who are interested. Or if you have kids and you're trying to find actual reasonably priced Pokemon product online and you want someone that you can trust, then hey, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and just throw my little hat out there in the ring. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of parents who buy Pokemon cards from me, and it's a day that I look forward to every single day, or every single week. But yeah, every single day too. I mean, I love Pokemon cards. Grown man likes Pokemon cards. I know. I've collected them since I was a kid. I collected cards since I was a kid. I went the head of Krampus. Shoot the Whoop is just better. But we are not in the position to skip item rooms and shops, though. We already skipped one shop on the last floor. I'm not going to do it again. There is the sack room. Wouldn't mind more tiers. I'm glad that we did get some tiers. Yeah, I have there's a lot of parents who are in the mosh pit who buy stuff for their kids. And I very frequently donate like other things to the kids. If you need like bulk or anything like that, like bulk cards, I love to do that. Most of the time, we even have parents in the mosh pit who who kind of share their kids' grades, saying like, oh, so and so got straight A's in this on his math exam or whatever, and I usually give them like a pack of Pokemon cards just because it really is for everybody on the hobby, and it's hard to find trustworthy people out there, especially these days. I don't think the item room's there. No, it's just the curse room. We did get a Guppy item here with 9 lives, and I'll take it. And there's just no reason for us to be over here, so I'm just kind of fishing for the item room. Rubber cement is great here with Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder just makes everything better. It's like butter. Jacob's butter, I think. I don't know if I want to say that again on the internet in public in front of thousands and thousands of people, but I am going to take Libra. Libra's going to nuke our movement speed, but give us that much needed tiers boost that we wanted. And now Libra opens up even more possibilities for us here with pills, with stat ups, with stats that we normally wouldn't even care about. We may have had a play there with the Filigree Feather instead of taking Judas' Tongue, but we are going for Devil Deals, so get a health up here. We get Your Soul, sure. I mean, I don't care about our HP at this point. We got 9 lives. What do I care? Yeah, remember we do have restock, so take Piggy Bank here. I don't want to nuke all of our money. EFF, I'll buy 1 Soul Heart. We don't need to. Again, I don't really care too much about HP. And Humbling Bundle is going to give us double drops on all pickups, like bombs and keys and hearts. What in the hell? Got ourselves a hush womb room here. Ooh. Yeah, come on by. It's a great time. It is on Twitch. I don't multi-stream or anything. Maybe one of these days I'll do a YouTube. I'll do a YouTube only break. That might be interesting. It could also just be the first time I might do a simulcast. I honestly don't even know how to use Restream. I'm being totally honest here. I've always taken pride in making sure that my content is exclusive for one platform or the other. That way, you're not getting recycled stream highlights or, like content that was made for a live audience. It doesn't really cater to a non-live audience, where I'm just reading out donations and thanking people for subbing and that sort of thing. And that's something that I've always been kind of a stickler for, and I will continue to be a stickler for, even though I could probably make more money and gain subs and stuff doing multi-streams. I don't want to do that. There's a certain amount of joy that I know that the Twitch mosh pit is the Twitch mosh pit, the YouTube mosh pit is the YouTube mosh pit. Not that there's factions or anything in the mosh pit. Obviously, we're not divided or anything. It's just a simple streamer community. But I will say that I like doing Twitch stuff. I like doing YouTube stuff. And I've never have they mixed in between. However, for Pokemon breaks, I think it would make a little bit of sense to do it. I think it would be fun. Justice, nice. More Moolah here. And look at that. We almost made Boss Rush. If I had really, really booked it, we may have had a chance, but obviously A reason to. We get the Mom transformation here. We got PH Dizzle as well, so we get a Tears Up, which is going to be an all stats up. 40-hour energy doesn't really matter. Earthright, which I will take. And 2 shakes and a wiggle. And we get Tech 1. Oh, man. Yeah, give me some of that. Give me some of that sweet, sweet Tech 1 nonsense here. Immaculate Heart wouldn't be terrible. It'd be a huge, huge all stats up here, as you can see from the internal information. Another Tears Up. I don't know where a full card went. Ooh. Happy to have the Book of Shadows as well. We have to get to 40 cents if I want Immaculate Heart. Certainly possible, especially if we decide to deliberately take damage. Just blank card now. And I don't think we're going to need... yeah, I don't think we're going to need the Book of Shadows. I love the Book of Shadows, but Ace of Hearts, I don't know what the Ace of Hearts looks like for a cooldown, but let's find out. Okay, it's a 6-room cooldown. Wow, another Tears Up. It's going to be even more all stats up there. Well, I didn't mean to use that there, but kind of fat-fingered the key. Got Gulp. Swallow your soul, or the found soul, that is. Yeah, this is about to be a crazy... I mean, it's already a crazy run, but it's about to get even crazier here. Okay, so I want to get Immaculate Heart because it is a huge all stats up. How do we do that? Well, we've got Swallow. We have the piggy bank, which would allow us to hit ourselves over and over again and produce coins. We also have the D20 and a 48-hour energy pill. So there's a full charge there. So my thinking is this: we hurt ourselves as much as possible on these fires in here. Oh, I put it out with mom's knife. We may not even need to. We may not even need to roll the D20. We just need a couple more taps. Actually tapped a little bit too much there. There we go. 44 cents. Yeah, so we didn't even need to roll the D20. You know, we have plenty of soul hearts over there. So let's go buy Immaculate Heart, which is going to be a huge, huge boost here. At 0.45 damage. And 40-hour energy, again, we can use for whatever we want, really. Do want to get blank card, though. Blank card sets us up for some interesting plays. And we can actually go down to 1 heart if I really, really, really wanted to go into the boss trap room. I don't think it's necessary. There you go. That's the only thing that was necessary there. So, and I don't care about the full card because we're going to be blasting a victory lap here. Save the 40-hour energy just in case we get a good card that we really, really want. And, of course, we're going to take the negative, which is going to give us, again, an all stats up here. And that is not a room that I want. I heard a song the other day that has been stuck in my brain since it happened, and it's by a band that I'm not really too familiar with. I've heard, I think, a couple of their songs, but never really paid too much attention to them. Falling in Reverse released a new song like a month or two ago, I think, called "God Is a Weapon." And man, if you want a really solid, really, really solid metal song that's just kind of almost like a ballad, then check out that one. It also features Marilyn Manson, which a funny story is that when I first heard this song, I wasn't watching the video. I looked up, it was like a lyric video or something. So when I was listening to it, I was like, oh yeah, I've heard this band before, Falling in Reverse. They've got some metal stuff. I know they did a song with Tech 9, but never really paid too much attention to them. And I was listening, and I was like, man, in the second verse, I was like, man, this guy is just not even trying to hide the fact that he's trying to rip off Marilyn Manson, right? So I thought that was a little bit lame until I realized that that was actually Marilyn Manson in the second verse. I was like, oh man, that's actually awesome now. And it's just a damn good song. It's metal. I'm always slightly hesitant to name new, or at least new to me, bands that I discover for the first time after they've been out for a while. So somebody inevitably is like, oh my god, you like that band? Oh, you're so vanilla, you know, like that sort of thing. Like the most lamest answer, you like Naruto? Get this guy out of here. You can't call yourself an anime fan, you know, like that kind of stuff. What is it with gatekeeping? People with in anime in particular, it seems like it's a little bit more noticeable. Hey man, I mean, sure, I guess we can turn into the keeper. Doesn't really matter. I see it. You see a lot of that in video games as well, but particularly I've noticed that anime tends to bring out that sort of nasty, like, well, you just haven't been watching the right anime. Or don't talk to me until you've seen One Piece 400,000 times. Or, you haven't seen JoJo? Guy doesn't get JoJo reference? Not my streamer, unsub. You think that I'm goofing here, but it's actually true. I've had people who have literally unsubbed from the channel because I said, like, I didn't like their anime, or I purposely didn't want to watch JoJo just based on the amount of people, the sheer amount of people who've been telling me to watch it. I mean, sure, Bloody Lust, I guess. We can get the nail as well. It would count for Leviathan. We're not really using Shoop to Whoop, I'll have to say. So thank you, Shoop. Yeah, you know what? Let's go fight Hush. I think we can fight Hush. It kind of demonstrates the power of how strong that first floor really was, with us leaving at 14.5 minutes, and then we still made Hush by more than 2 minutes. Yeah, we're cooking here. I mean, we take Hollow Ground. It removes it from the Angel deal. Cool. Also take Ghost Bombs. I do love the Spooky Blast bombs as well. And oh man, that would have been nice to have. It's Steam sale here with restock. Having Mom's, if we had Mom's key in that first floor, we'd still be there probably. Not even gonna lie. Let's buy booster packs. We do have blank card. Let's see if we can get something that we can use. With spades, doubles our keys. We really don't need to, so I'm just gonna use it now. Two hearts, doubles our hearts. Stars card. Judgment. It's not a reverse judgment, so. The Wheel of Fortune is interesting because we can just straight up bomb a bunch of machines if we needed coins for whatever reason, but I think I'm going to go with the Stars card, honestly. The Stars card allows us to kind of teleport around. Which means that we need to use the 40 energy pill here. I'm going to leave with the Stars card. Percement. Just stole our hallowed ground here. Sorry, Mongo Baby. I know you're not in range. Let's try to fix that a little bit. Try to ameliorate the circumstances here. This is a roasty toasty Hush here. This run is only going to get stronger. Of course, Hush's boss armor prevents us from hitting the just totally insta-giving him, but If you hit hard enough and fast enough... Oh my gosh, Euthanasia. What just happened there? That was a Euthanasia proc from Tech Point 5 that just destroyed every single Hush mob immediately, like instantaneously. An explosion of Euthanasia tears. You're seeing how effective Hush's boss armor is at keeping him alive, which is always annoying. Hush is already one of the hardest and strongest bosses in the game. He didn't really need boss armor as well. Now remember, we don't have Polaroid invincibility, but we do have the Necronomicon effect from the negative. Yes, it is kind of. I will say that Immaculate Heart does make it a little bit difficult to see which shots are mine, which shots aren't. I know that they're glowing red, but when you have so many things going on, especially with the constant line of Tech 1 and Tech Point 5 going across the screen, it makes it very, very easy to get lost in the sauce. So it really wasn't that strong of a Hush kill, admittedly. I honestly thought we were going to burn through him way, way, way faster, but it is what it is. We got 18 cents. We can go buy a couple Soul Hearts here if we wanted to. I think there was some down here. Or no, it was an Eternal Heart. Do we want an Eternal Heart? Yeah, we'll take one. Oh, hey, there we go. Apparently it restocks itself with a Soul Heart. I did not realize that. Probably could have used some spooky bombs there too against Hush. It may have sped up things a little bit. Definitely would have removed the projectiles there, but I'm happy with this. You know what we're going to do now is we're going to just go into the challenge room and immediately use the Stars card. Stars card's only on a 1-room cooldown here with 9 volts, so teleport meta is alive and well, baby. Now, we may not be taken to the right rooms every single time, but hey, at least we can try, right? We can try until we have no more active rooms to go into. There we go. That's close enough. Or maybe not. Wow. Apparently it was over there. It was in the bottom left. Use the nail here just to give us a little bit of extra buffer for the devil deals in the dark chest. Now, a boss that does not have any boss armor is Stanley, and he is not going to be happy with this. Fortunately, Hallowed Ground is just rendered completely useless in this run, but small price to pay for the crazy build we've got here. A weird delay. I think we may have proc Spider Bite off of Tech Point 5, maybe. I go Stanley, no big deal at all, and man, oh man. Hopefully the tech sounds combined are not too obnoxious. I'll turn it down a little bit. Just now thought about that. We get Sulfur, Multidimensional Baby. This is 2 or 3 for Leviathan. Stars card took us 1 room over. Thank you, Stars card. Appreciate it. Again, with a 9 volt, this is normally a 2-room cooldown, but with the 9 volt, it makes it into a 1-room cooldown, which is nice. So we can just use this like this. Go skirt. Definitely on the way to the lamb because he's in the. Wow, I didn't see him jump. He's definitely in the northwest side of the map. Stars card took us to the same room. Stars card, I'm gonna be real with you. You were supposed to be the big time player here, right? Took you full knowing I could have gotten something else. By the way, I love how we immediately lost our soul heart as soon as I used the nail there. With us having Libra, getting I wonder if we should take Sulfur instead. Nah. Now we're Brimstone kind of ruins this run. We're firing fast enough, way faster than Brimstone ever could, unless we had Soy Milk, which we don't have. We're just gonna make Lamb look silly here. And no matter where we're shooting and where our shots are landing in the room, we're still hitting Lamb because of Rubber Cement and also just because of Jacob's Ladder as well. Look at that. Lamb goes down. No problem at all. Of course, going to do a victory lap. Second seed, Hotel 1, Victor Juliet. 6, Lima, Victor 1. Again, we have the Stars card, but this time, since we actually do have item rooms, it will take us to the item room, obviously. We're going to get Book of Revelations here. Which, I'll probably take over the... No, I won't, because I don't want to fight Horseman. We're already going to fight a Horseman here anyway, so... Okay. That's all right. First High Priestess card, no thank you. Always going to take us to the Stars card. Or to the item room, by the way, it's Invicta. I don't know if you knew that or not. It is an item room after all. I swore I saw a Tinted Rock over there. The battery is going to give us a chance, well, it's going to give us the ability to, not a chance, the ability to hold a charge on our active items, despite being on full charge. Honestly, for us having Mom's Key, I was expecting a little bit more than that. I noticed our damage going up and all of our stats going up. That's because we also have Bloody Lust. It activates, it gives us, for Libra, it gives us damage based on whenever we take a hit for the floor. But now, because we have Libra, it gives us a literal all stats up every time we take damage, and that is great. I could have used the Stars card and probably should have used the Stars card to get out of that cursed room there. But we got our soul hearts back, so I'm a mega. We've already blown up our donation machine. Alga's Rune's not going to do it. Wheel of Fortune's not going to do it. Definitely do not want Wheel of Fortune. Come on, Mama Mega. Blow the roof off this place. And kind of a disappointing chest there for us having Mom's Key. It's ripping through this entire level. At Athame as well, man, oh man. We get Abba Dabba Ding Dong and Mega. I'm not going to take Abba Dabba Ding Dong, or I'm not going to take Mega. Abba Dabba Ding Dong gives us the Leviathan transformation, though, which I will happily take, because it's more just all stats up. It's a great all stats up at that. Belt. Belt is also an all stats up thanks to Libra. This really is kind of a dream scenario for Libra lovers out there. No. Absolutely 100% positively not. An Emperor card. Yeah, that's where I would want to go anyway on any given teleport, so we'll take it. Double deals don't matter too much, although they are nice to get. Range upgrade, if you think I'd be belly aching about a range upgrade, you'd be mistaken, brother. Remember, we've got ourselves Libra. And speaking of card reading, and we might as well just take Chaos. Hell, why not at this point? We've got Steam Sale. We've got Restock. What is this? Ehwaz. We can use the Ehwaz rune over here, which should produce a crawl space, I think. Okay. That's a first. They started me on top of that ladder. Now, tell me this, game. What, pray tell, would have happened if we had that double room? If we had that room with the 2 windows that we can't get into or out of? What would have happened if you spawned me there? I'd like to know. We don't have to go into the red portal because we have Blank Card Emperor. The relic just sitting here for free. My goodness. I don't know why I'm going after bombs. We don't need anything on this run at this point. We're just having fun, man. We're just blasting our way through all these rooms here. Speed up's gonna be another all stats up. For the shop here, we get Vanishing Twin. Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll take an all stats up there. Vanishing Twin is going to give us a second boss to fight, which is half the health and half the speed. I don't think we need any of these here. We do have PhD. Bad gas. Yeah. Again, I'm going to refuse Brimstone. Brimstone is a in my opinion is a categorically bad choice here. Our DPS will not be as high as it is right now. So this is one of the few times that you'll actually see me pass up on Brimstone. Sure, come on down, party baby. Why not? You're not usually invited. Oh my gosh, we just went straight to the boss here. Okay, well, let's go back and let's explore a little bit. Definitely want to go into the shop, obviously. There's a chaos. Get a 5 room, so we can just do this floor again, which I'm all for. And with chaos, you never know. You can always have the potential for an Omega run opportunity there with chaos. You never know where an Archie is going to show up. That would be a great way to cap off September. The Halo, which is just a great all stats up. We get the Seraphim transformation, Lord of the Pit, which is going to be another all stats up. This really is just the quintessential Libra run. Yeah. And yeah, I will go for a range upgrade again, and it's just a huge all stats up. And yeah, we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this floor again. The game is just presenting us with all these amazing plays that we don't normally see all that often. So get a dice shard here, which I don't know if the dice shard's used for blank card or if it counts as a rune. I'm honestly not sure. I'm gonna buy it, but I'm going to put the Emperor card down here real quick because I don't want to lose it. Let's just see what the dice shard gives us. It's going to reroll everything, including the D6 and D20. It does the D6 and D20 effect, I mean. Yeah, see, Brimstone could not fire like this. Unless if we had Soymok. And even then, if we had Soymok, I still wouldn't take Brimstone here. But you know I love Brimstone. It is my favorite item in the entire game. By far. Definitely the most iconic, I would say. And it's still just a bad idea here. Mom's Bottle of Pills, of course, the All-Star that we had a couple of days ago. Now what's nice about having blank card Emperor is that we can just go backtrack through the entire level and then just use the Emperor card to leave, so not a whole lot of wasted time here. All I'm really looking for is the item room and get Little Horn, which is going to proc a whole lot. Doing a little perusing here. A little window shopping. Might as well take perfection. We're probably going to get hit, but it's kind of whatever. First card goes Tier Detonator, which I don't really care about, and we got hit there because there was a mask that I did not see as we waited for the death animation of the Infamy mask to go away. Still have to go into the shop, the arcade. The arcade could present us with a good Temperance Machine play here. We'd still need to find a Fool card to get out of the mom room, though. That's the penny. Oh, wait. Is this part of the this is part of the Necromancer transformation. Hang on a second. So it's Necromancer. The Necromancer transformation is Necronomicon. Missing page number 2. And, well, gosh, what is the other one? I don't remember what the other one is. We have a chance for the Necromancer transformation the first time ever. Here on the channel, anyway. Oh, wow. There's a straight-up Guppy item sitting in there. Now, I could go back and go do this with Polar Invincibility, but I don't really care. We're so far ahead in this run that I think that we've earned the right to be lazy about this. It's gonna bother me. What the heck is the other item for the Necromancer transformation? I know this. I think it's a trinket. Guppy's Eye here for not free, but oh man, Bird's Eye as well. Yeah, it's just gonna instantly pay out for us. We can go do boss rush now. We could also explore. We could explore the rest of the level, I suppose. Do we even care? Yeah, I guess we do care about it. Money here. I mean, it's not like we're in a hurry to get the boss rush. We're gonna make it. Get the Fool card here, but honestly, we're not going to leave boss rush. I mean, we're just gonna smoke it. Ooh, blank credit card's not bad, but it would ruin restock. Yeah, I think we just stick with we can just stick with the Emperor card. It's fine. I don't remember what the third item is for the Necromancer transformation. I want to say it's one of the trinkets. We'll take the Polaroid here. Oh, duh! It's the I just now remember it. It's missing page. Yeah, it's missing. It's the missing page. We do not want. We can take Botfly. We do not want Spirit Sword. Sorry, Spirit Sword guy. Yeah, that's what it is. It's missing. It's the missing page. So if we can find the missing page trinket, we will have the Necromancer transformation. And that would just be a awesome. That would be an equally awesome way to cap off this run here with a showcase of the Necromancer. I don't know what else is going on the screen here. Things are instantly dying. This is an insta-kill build. I'm really glad that I turned down the sound effects for Tech 1. I mean, we're hitting so fast with Tech 0.5 and Tech 1 that it's just nothing can survive it. It's not even close. Of course, get Curse of Lost here. Now, what I'm hoping for is we find a trinket in Hush's shop, because that will allow us to dig for the missing page. Green bloat's already double green bloat's already dead. Good lord, man. And that's our third Guppy item, and we might as well take it. Why not? Why not just get Guppy too? You know, Guppy, you come on down as well. This is definitely a new situation here brewing. Okay, well, we got rid of the finger bones, so that's one trinket that we don't have to worry about chewing through in the shop. We are going to fight Hush again for the second time, which is something that I almost never do. Speedball. I don't think Speedball, is that 2 or 3? Speedball's a huge upgrade for us with Libra. No, we have no syringes. Yeah, look at those stats just go crazy, man. And for the record, the Necromancer transformation, it's good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's great. It's not the end all be all though, but it's good. The blank card and Emperor plus Tarot Cloth now. Skeleton Key, if we didn't have enough keys already, with Small Rock, which is still... Actually, no, it's an all stats down. I take it back. I'm just going to take Tech 1 again. So now we have 2 beams, and let's just get this even crazier. Unfortunately, there's no trinket here, but there could be one inside of the member shop. There's not. But we can roll for one, though. Euthanasia, I mean, it's 10 cents, almost for spun. It's a good effect, and yeah, here we go. So these are 2 trinkets. And can we get the missing page? I never thought that I'd be looking for this ever. No, Lazy Worm, get out of here. You are most certainly not welcome to this party. Hey, that's the Hush key that everyone yells at me for not using. Now, I think it might be too late for us to utilize it. I also can't see how I cannot see how much it costs. I know it's under 20 cents, so I am hitting myself here. And doing this with bombs or a fire, it doesn't matter. We literally, it's going to cost us 1 heart either way. Okay, so no dice there on the missing page. Yeah, there's the womb room there. This is yeah, now as much flexing as Hush was doing on us the first lap, he is not laughing this lap. This is a decidedly more powerful version of Isaac here. And we are absolutely insta-dunking anything that he spawns. Almost to the point of removing projectiles. Not quite there yet. We don't have Cricket's Body or Compound Fracture or anything, but miss me with that, Hush. Yeah, revenge. Definite revenge there. And since we rolled trinkets, I'm going to just see if we can get more trinkets down here. Okay. Well, I tried. I did try to get us the Necromancer transformation. I'll take Nose Goblin just because it's probably going to throw out a ton of boogers. Saved us the trouble. Isaac, you can't even see Isaac with so many nose goblin procs there. And yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. What an absolute banger run this has been. And remember, everybody, if you enjoyed this video, we got back-to-back red portals. Be sure you click the like button. I'd appreciate it. We're still 2 away from the Eye Tracker challenge, and it's starting to stall a little bit. I'm hoping that this run and the next run, if it's a good one, will propel us forward so we can get that Eye Tracker challenge done. Now goes Blue Baby, and we can do a little bit of exploring. Not like it's a big deal for us to just go backwards because we have the blank card Emperor, so this ain't no thing. Who knows? We might even find Mom's box or something. We get the Necromancer transformation would be cool. I don't even know what's in this room. I just started blasting. Potentially even more damage here. That horse pill is a stat up. Oh man, it is. Although it is a tears up, which doesn't actually give us stats because we're already capped. Any other stat that we get an increase in other than tears is going to actually give us an increase. But since we're hard capped on tears at this point, it will not affect Libra, despite it supposed to giving us an all stats up. It's always worked like that. Okay. We are absolutely crushing this run. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but it all stemmed from that first floor play that we had with the D20. Just a stellar, incredible start. And that's what directly led to where we are right now in this run. We're just destroying everything, and I love it. I love it. Look out, Delirium, we're coming for you. And there's going to be nowhere to hide, because we have an Emperor card. We also have just a red portal. Oh my gosh, dude. It looks like we have quad shot. It straight up looks like we have quad shot here. You may notice that we're also gaining HP here whenever we use the Emperor card. It's because of Tarot Cloth. Anti-crab, no thank you. Think I'm good. There he is. Well, I tried to get the Emperor transformation as best I could. Didn't quite work out. Still exciting, though. But, man, oh man, it all goes back to that first floor play. Definitely one of, if not the greatest first floor to ever exist that we've seen in a long time. Or maybe even ever. So thank you for watching, everybody. Remember to click that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget about Pokemon Breaks tonight over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Sinvicta. You can check out what's for sale going to Sinvicta.tv. There's a whole bunch of categories and stuff that are listed. You can check out some sets for yourself or for anybody else. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Have a great Friday, Mosh Pit. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Noah Drummond, Mythwithy, and Nuclear Games. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Sinvicta.